Let's make an anti-inflammatory, gut healing bone broth tonic. So if you've been following me for a while, then you know I post a lot about bone broth and how much I love it. I make it for lunch, I make it for dinner. I make this thing called a kitchen soup where I just add in all fruits and just a bunch of veggies and protein from my fridge. Super nourishing. But this is something that I like to make anytime that my gut is feeling a little bit off. Like right now, I kind of have like a weird stomach ache for some reason. This is also great first thing when you wake up, before you go to bed. It's super anti-inflammatory with all of the other ingredients that we're adding into it. And also it's like a big warm hug in a cup or a bowl. So let's get started. So this recipe is actually very simple. All you're gonna need is a organic grass-fed bone broth. I would love to make my own, but my schedule does just not fit that. So I'm using the Bonafide Provisions. This one is one of my favorite. I'm going to use some organic garlic, organic ginger, a little bit of turmeric powder, minced organic garlic. I like to buy the minced one. It just makes life easy, but you can also mince it yourself. And then I'm gonna add in some ashwaghanda, lion's mane, and chaga. So this is gonna be really great for our adrenals and our hormones. All around, this is just anti-inflammatory, hormone happy, and gut healthy. So depending how much you wanna make, I'm just gonna make enough for me to have a cup of it right now, but if you wanted to make more, batch it in the fridge, you could totally do this whole thing and then just keep it in like a mason jar and pour it whenever you need. That's a good idea, actually. I am just cutting up my ginger right now. So depending how much you like ginger, I'm gonna do about this big. I'm gonna mince it up a little bit. And adding ginger is not only amazing for anti-inflammatory and gut healing properties, but it gives it like a nice like Asian fusion flavor. So I really, really love adding the ginger. Next, I'm gonna add about a spoonful of minced ginger. There we go. Also, this recipe is amazing. Anytime you feel like you're coming down with like a tickle in your throat, you're stuffed up, stomach ache, I feel like this is just like medicine in a cup. Going in with half a teaspoon of turmeric. I just realized I want to add a little bit of cayenne, the tiniest bit. Next, I'm going in with my adaptogens, my lion's mane, chaga, and ashwagandha. This really doesn't have a flavor. You won't taste it on top of the ginger and the garlic, but it'll have a lot of amazing benefits. Next, I'm going in with a teaspoon of our adaptogens, our lion's mane, ashwagandha, and chaga. This doesn't really have a flavor, so you won't really taste any of this over top of the ginger or the garlic. That'll definitely be the prime flavor that you're tasting. So depending on how you minced your garlic and your ginger, you may have pretty big chunks in there. So you can either strain it and just drink the broth, or you could keep a few of the garlic and ginger pieces if you'd like. Sometimes it can be a little overpowering. And here we have our anti-inflammatory gut healing tonic. Okay, it's really hot. Let me know if you try.